This is the BBC on November the 3rd, 1960. Today, the last intake of men from all walks of life and from all over the country are being taken to army camps to start their national service. In the House of Commons, MPs expressed concern at the effects the ending of conscription will have on our ability to protect Britain and her colonies from the escalating Russian threat.
No, thank you.
Come on! Come on!
Let's have you! Get out of the truck! Move! Come on! Let's have you! Come on! Get out of the truck! Now! Get in line! Move! Come on, out! Get in line! Get in line before I drive that bloody truck over the lot of you! You, put that down!
Get your hands out of your pockets before I tear off your arms and feed them to my dogs. What is your name?
Davis, sir.
Do not call me sir. I am Sergeant. You're a stupid Welshman, aren't you, Davis? Aren't you, Davis?
Yes, Sergeant.
How stupid? Very stupid. How stupid, Davis?
Very stupid, Sergeant.
I'm Sergeant Butcher. You sorry mob, R2 section. For the next 8 weeks, I am your god and your tormentor. You will live to please me. And I am a very, very, very hard man to please. Everything you have learned, all that you had, no longer exists. Because I am taking it away from you. You will start here with nothing.
Well, I feel such a crazy clown. You're the biggest thing in our town. Come on, honey, it ain't fair. Never getting anywhere. How do I melt you down? When you're a gasoline packed, and I never could relax until I made you.
Will you make me the happiest man in the world, Nora?
Jimmy.
Say yes.
Yes! Only promise me something. I don't have to be there when you tell your parents.
Well, if they don't like it, they can go to hell. Because you're my family now, and I'm yours.
Private Keenan, are you one of those pinko pacifist pansies?
Yes, Sergeant.
Wouldn't lift a finger if a rat in there was trying to violate your girlfriend.
No, Sergeant.
It's because you've got no backbone, Private Keenan.
Because I've got no girlfriend, Sergeant.
But man, get back in line! Private Davis, take charge of the section.
Down by looking at a tree. You can't judge honey by looking at the bee. You can't judge a daughter by looking at the mother. You can't judge a book by looking at the cover. Oh, you misjudged me.
I'm giving 3-1 on the beatnik.
I'll have some of that. Stop up.
Right, back in line.
By looking at the cover. looking at the club, come on.
Come back here! I'll kill you!
Oh, how am I doing, baby? Oh.
God, stop that man! Well done, soldier. On your feet, Keenan. What you saw here today from Private Keenan was hooligan behavior, not the actions of a soldier. It will not happen again. It will get you or the man next to you killed. Do not forget that.
Shaking all over. Just the wave I had you say goodnight to me. Leave that feeling on inside of me.
Oh, bloody hell.
Quivers down the backbone. I've got the shivers down the thigh bone. Yeah, the tremors in my backbone. Shaking all over.
No, I don't have anyone to take me to the Assembly Hall dance next week. And yes, I understand you miss your wife and or girlfriend terribly, and a few drinks with me would ease the pain. But I'm afraid it's not going to happen. Any more questions? Good. Now, shall I tell Sergeant Butcher why you've kept me talking far too long, or do you open up?
A few weeks ago, the Russians dropped a 27-ton nuclear bomb. It cracked windows 900 kilometers away. The Americans will feel they have to go one better. Is it so funny?
Well, actually, you reminded me of a joke. About Yuri Gagarin. He writes a note to his wife. Dear Natasha, I'm going to outer space, be home next Monday, and when he comes back, well, after the ticker tape parade, presumably, he finds a note from his wife. Dear Yuri, I'm in the bread queue. No idea when I'll be home.
I'm glad somebody can see the funny side of the impending Armageddon.
I saw a bomb once. When I was 12 years old, we were stationed in Cairo. Before all the business at Suez, the locals wanted all the Brits to get out. Someone threw it over the wall of the compound. Well, if the headache persists, just tell the guard. I'll bring something.
What happened with the bomb?
It killed my mother and father.
Gentlemen, this is your barrack room. You will tell those children that your wives have convinced you are yours, that this is where you became a man. You will respect this place. You will shine the backside of every surface and polish the stove until it gleams. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Sergeant.
One step forward, any of you served in the Cadet Corps, Girl Guides, Boy Scouts, or any other such military organization. Private McIlvenny.
Boys Brigade, Sergeant. Committed to discipline, obedience, and all that tends towards a true Christian manliness, Sergeant.
Private White Bound.
Officer Training Corps Sergeant. Eton. Awarded the House Medal. Twice.
Private Ratton.
East End Firm Sergeant. Mile Division. Serving under Generals Ronnie and Reggie Cray.
You think you're being clever, Private Ratton?
Awarded medals at lightweight, bantamweight and featherweight, Sergeant.
You think there's some sort of honour among these knife-carrying, gutless thugs?
The heroes in my street, Corporal.
The thieves, Ratton. Just like you. Watch out for this one, lads. It says here the judge gave him a choice. Time on D-Wing or 2 years in the company of honest, decent soldiers.
2 section. You will unpack your bags. Line up outside the mess hall with your eating irons in 15 minutes.
Oi, Rattan. You playing at?
You need to pack in that back channel, you'll put us all in it, my friend.
I'm no friend of yours. It's every man for himself in this place.
And in that one statement, Private Ratton misses the entire point of the army. What do we think all that business with Keenan was about?
Why does the sergeant have to do the shouty all the time? What's the point of that?
I'm so glad I won't be staying here for long, with you sad, sorry children stuck in this place for 2 years.
How's that then? Posh boy's daddy gonna get him deferred, is he?
No. I think the old man would prefer I caught a bullet on the front line. For Queen and country and all that colonial guff.
So what then? You gonna get yourself shunted over to officer training?
No, I've seen quite enough of that. But I will be waving you pack of no hope as a fond farewell heading out of that gate in exactly 3 weeks' time.
Yeah, right.
Nora, all I did was put some stitches in his forehead. Nobody's telling me what's going on. And I've got no idea where Jimmy is now.
Private Keenan didn't tell me anything.
Well, they'd let you in to see him, wouldn't they? And you can ask him.
No, I can't. Really, there are rules.
Connie, ever since I can remember, I've been the one everyone stares at. The darkie, from the first day of school to the cinema cube last night. And it wears you down.
I understand that. But what has this got to do with
Today, at 10 o'clock, for the first time in my life, I got a chance to belong somewhere. Lance Korpelob's asked me to marry him.
Oh, that's lovely.
And 10 minutes later, he was AWOL and facing a charge. For all I know, I'll never see him again.
Nora.
I need to know what's going on.
I'm sorry. I really can't help.
I thought you were a friend.
Well, I could have Nurse Charles look at it for you, Captain Gunnover, but I don't think it's serious.
No. I was actually on my way to you on another matter. I found these pills. I was looking for my collar studs. I opened one of the, for the regimental dinner last night and tried all the drawers, including my wife's.
That's where you found them. In your wife's drawers. Well, I can confirm what I think you already suspect, Captain Gulliver. This is the famous new contraceptive pill. You didn't discuss this with her?
It's just so confusing. I made clear to her my wish, my need for a son. I mean, how could a wife do such a thing as this without at the very least, consulting her husband?
And how are things in the marital bed?
Well, since she came back from her sister's after that last falling out, things are a lot calmer. less volatile. So, to that end, I know it sounds somewhat regimental, but we agreed to copulate on every second Friday. But, I mean, how many of those Fridays was a betrayal, a lie? What is a husband to do?
What he must do, and do it at great length, is talk to his wife.
My mother told me before she passed away, said, son, when I'm gone, don't forget to pray, 'cause there'll be hard times. Hard times, oh yeah, yeah. Who knows better than I? Well, I soon found out just what she meant when I had to pawn my clothes just to pay my rent. Talking about hard times, hard times, oh yeah, yeah. Who knows a woman better than I?
Come. Sir, Private Keenan on a charge, sir.
All right, bring him in.
Prisoner, an escort, quick, march! Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Halt! Left, turn. Sir.
Well, I assume you know your name and rank?
Private Keenan, sir. Colonel. Major.
Captain. Are you one of these angry young man pacifists, Keenan? Doesn't mind swinging his fists about?
No, sir.
I looked at your record. You didn't even try to get deferred. I can't believe you didn't know your options. Go before the Conchi board, blow your little toe off. All that.
Must be my keen sense of duty, sir.
Don't push it, Keenan. You're in enough trouble already.
What are we going to do to Lance Corporal Hobbs? Sergeant Butcher seems to think you're going to tear his head off.
Isn't that what you want here, sir? Violent aggression?
Directed at the enemy, not the chap next to you in the ranks. Lance Corporal Hobbs had, until today, an exemplary record. Now, moments after you arrive, you've turned him into a fugitive. What's this all about?
I'd rather not say, sir. It's a personal matter.
This is the army, Keenan. We don't allow personal matters. They get in the way. Find something useful for Private Keenan to do until he changes his mind about this sergeant. Anything else?
Still one man short in 2 sections, sir. Chap called Lomax, making his way down from Glasgow on a motorbike.
Well, let's hope he has the makings of a soldier. Get this man out of my office.
Prisoner, an escort, left, turn, quick, march, left, right, 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 left, right.
Put a call for me through to my wife, would you, Henson?
Yes, sir, right away, sir. We have a system here, Keenan. Turns gangs of scruffy lads, you, into disciplined teams. It works. You won't change it.
Don't try.
That sounds impressive, Sergeant. Just makes me wonder why the government's scrapping it. Sergeant.
Tell the CO what happened, or you'll spend every day of your time in this camp in here.
8 weeks of basic training's not so long, Sergeant.
And then when you leave us, and your first posting is to some sticky, mosquito-infested hole, my recommendation will follow you every day of your 2 years of service. You'll see a lot of toilet bowls, Private Keenan.
Private Whitebound tells me he is missing an item of property. A Swiss gold watch. This causes me great sadness. But I will give whoever has transgressed the chance to show he has some moral fibre. The chance to earn the respect of the section. Obviously, the culprit has no redeeming qualities. Private Whitebound, search every locker. Private Hoy, look under every mattress. Now! Private McIlvenney, help Private Hoy. Now let's get this sorted out! Anything to say for yourself, Private Ratton? Oh. Gentlemen, you are suffering because of Private Ratton. You need to thank him for that.
Thank you, Private Ratton!
Private Ratton does not understand the value of discipline in this army. Until he does, you ladies will pay for his delinquent behaviour.
You think I care about them? You think I want their respect?
What was that, Ratton? Did you hear that, boys? Private Ratton wants you to do another 5 laps. Oh. What? And he says Private Whitebound should do 10 for being careless with his property.
You to be no slave. I don't want you to work all day.
Sergeant, shouldn't you be talking to this Private Keenan instead of me? Finding out from him what's behind all this.
Private Keenan's refused to say.
So for the moment, we're both in the dark.
Why are you here, Sergeant?
Well, because Lance Corporal Hobbs is in serious trouble. You know, he's facing serious disciplinary measures.
You came to tell me that? Well, I knew that.
Just wanted to know. It's better if he gives himself up.
No, you wanted to check I'm not hiding him under a bed or an attic. I'm not stupid, just because I don't have stripes on my arm. I wouldn't want you to waste your journey, so you better have a look around. Go on. Only make it quick, because I've got a bit behind bar in White Horse in 10 minutes. And don't worry, if your boss asks me, I'll say you had a good look round.
Nora, thank you. You're really good. I mean, even I believed when you were talking about all that stuff.
Never mind that, let's hear it.
Well, you shouldn't have shouted at the sergeant like that, though.
In my own home, I shout at who I like, including you. Now, what the hell's all this about?
Oh, it's nothing.
Nothing. I come home and find you've broken the back window to get in, and then I have to lie through my teeth to your sergeant. And you heard him. Serious disciplinary measures, so don't tell me nothing.
I only met Keenan once. It was on a train we got to playing cards, and he said that I cheated and took £5 off him.
Did you?
No, of course I didn't, but he got it into his head that I had. Things got a bit heated, bit physical. He ended up coming off worse. I just got off the train.
And that's it? That is all? Well, if he's in the wrong, all you have to do is tell Sergeant Butcher all this and...
I can't go back. I punched my CO. You get 2 years for that.
So what's the plan, Jimmy? If you can't go back, and I'm asking as your bride-to-be, what do we do now?
Things I thought were true. 1. There's no such thing as fate. Then the call-up papers arrive, and almost the first thing I see when I get here is that man. And I think of you, and I want to kill him. I've been trying to get used to the loneliness, trying to forget how we used to be together. But fate, or something like it, doesn't want to let me.
If I even have to do one more lap of that parade ground, Ratton, you better sleep with your eyes open.
I didn't take the what?
Who cares? That's not the point.
Berriman set me up. Can you not see what he's doing?
What I can see is blisters on my feet because you think you're Al Capone, Ratton.
When we all jump if he tells us and shout, yes, Corporal, what, you think that's because we like it?
Here's what I think. This is 1960. The time for saying yes, sir, to suit and uniform is over.
I think we need to teach that boy a lesson. The next time he decides to open his... What on earth does that smell?
Probably me. While you were all learning the value of discipline and team spirit, I was cleaning out the toilet block.
Well, if it isn't Roger Bannister.
What was the big chase all about, Keenan?
It's personal.
Oh, spill the beans, Gandhi. Where's your sense of team spirit? We just had one rebel get us into trouble. We don't need another.
Gonna teach me a lesson, too. Crack on the head after lights out, maybe. And who put you in charge, Whitebound?
Anyone else think Rat needs to be kept on a lead? After what he's just put this section through? I'm just the voice of the people.
Mr. Lomax.
Captain, I've had a look at the boat, and I regret to inform you that, well, I can't swim.
What?
Shoot the driver. If an officer gets in your way, shoot him too. That's my plan. Well, to be absolutely honest, I didn't think we could do it.
Drop those shorts, McIlvenny. You've got nothing they haven't seen before.
You heard what Butcher said. Do you want to be stuck cleaning toilets for the next 2 years?
You've got no right to demand to know about my personal life.
Fine, except somebody punched the CO. You're not going to forget about that.
Next!
Just tell him something. Anything.
Come on, Davis. Show us all what you're made of. Private Keenan, get over here. Get those shorts down, Keenan. Don't cover it up, lad. We're not on the Boy Scouts now.
You're all right, old chap.
Get away from there. Come on, who's next? Private Ratton, sir. I nearly slept with his mother once, but the man behind me in the queue had the right change.
Don't rise to it.
You want to spend the night in the infirmary?
Is there a problem there, two-section?
No, Corporal.
Ratton, pick up those knees, you little tea leaf.
Ladies! Fold this. Like that. Like we used to do. Under fire. In Korea. That's good. Tuck that in there. As the actress said to the private. That's all there is to it, ladies. Do you understand?
Yes,
Hi. You need some help with that?
I can manage.
You win a question. You need some help with that. Otherwise, come tomorrow's inspection, we're all having it in the neck.
Davies is right. It's the only way it'll work in this asylum. He helps you with what he's good at, and you help him with something else.
The world waits. Will Private Ratton shift the monolith of his stubbornness the necessary ½ an inch?
On the left, quick, march. Left, right, out. Left, turn. So.
Impersonating an officer, however badly, is a grave offence, Private Lomax.
Maybe my sense of humour is not to your taste, but I'd go stark raving mad if I didn't crack some rather bad jokes.
I think it's David Niven, sir.
No, the killing is much better left to someone like you, an officer and just possibly a gentleman.
Is he genuine, Sergeant?
Are you a fake, Lomax? I think you are.
I've no idea. I'm not even sure who is responsible any longer.
You don't think we should show him to Captain Bulgakov? See if he's trying to get a loony ticket out?
No, sir. I find it best usually not to indulge them.
All right. Put him in with this section.
Private Lomax, left, turn. Quick, march. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right.
Hold me
Well, will you look at me? I'm a soldier.
And I'm almost sad I'll be leaving you losers. Almost.
White man, this escape plan of yours, the thing is, nobody believes you've got one.
Oh, really? Anyone want to put a bet on it? Let's say a £5.
Hey, listen to Rockefeller, yeah? Why don't we make it more interesting? If you're still here after 3 weeks, you clean everybody's boots for the rest of basic training.
Okay. But if I win, and I'm stood here with my exemption papers, then Private Keenan here will kneel and lick my boots clean.
Attention! When your sergeant enters your barrack rooms. Private! Quick! March! Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Hold! Left, turn! 2 paces forward, march! About, turn! 2 section. This is Private Lomax. He won't bite. At least I don't think he will.
Time to go home. The party's over, I'm afraid. Somebody sat on the cake.
Just walk around him.
Private Keenan, follow me. You've got a couple of hours' duties before lights out.
Sergeant. I'd like to talk to the CO.
Well, what was it that filled one so meek and mild with such rage?
Sir, Lance Corporal Hobbs, he tried to steal my girlfriend, sir. It was about a year ago. I didn't realize how angry I still felt until I saw Hobbs again, sir.
And that's it? That's the whole grubby truth?
Yes, sir. I just saw red, sir.
So we can close this sordid chapter. Except I'm still missing a head cook. Aren't I, Private Keenan? Dismiss.
You, had a good day, darling. I was thinking now things are a little better between
Colin.
us that...
If you suggest that we talk things over or lay our cards on the table or clear the air or... I'm going to have a drink so I can face the rest of the evening. I suggest you do the same.
Are you lonesome tonight? Do you miss me tonight? Are you sorry we drifted apart? Does your memory stray to a bright summer day when I kissed you and called you sweetheart? Do the chairs in your parlor seem empty and bare? Do you gaze at your doorstep and picture me there? Is your heart filled with pain? Shall I come back again? Tell me, dear, are you lonesome tonight? I wonder if you're lonesome tonight.
You know, someone said that the world's a stage and each must play a part. Fate had me playing in love with you as my sweetheart. Act 1 was where we met. I loved you at first glance. You read your lines so cleverly and never missed a cue. Then came Act 2. You seemed to change, you acted strange, and why I've never known. Is your heart filled with pain? Shall I come back? Tell me, dear, are you lonesome tonight?
Go back to your barracks, Private Lomax. We'll talk about this with Captain Bulgakov in the morning. Let's all just see if we can be soldiers, shall we?
This girdle is too tight. Are you sure it's really mine?
I've got better things to do than have these clones waste my time. Take them to the kill village. Teach them a lesson they won't forget.
We gotta get out of this.
The series continues at the same time tomorrow. Escape to the Country next on BBC One, some character West Country homes to fall in love with. The frustrating general knowledge challenge that is perfection with Nick Knowles in 45 minutes. And after that, a new series of adventures on the Antiques road trip at 4:30.